Peace and love, family. It's the goddess of love, and today we're gonna be talking about ears popping. So your ears been popping, right? You ain't in the sky, you ain't flying in no airplane. Your ears been popping, right? And you ain't dive deep into the ocean, you ain't dive into no pool. So you trying to figure out, why is my ears popping? What does this mean when my ears be popping? Stay tuned. I got you. We're gonna talk about the spiritual meaning, the metaphysical meaning, why your ears are popping. I got you. When your ears pop, know that you having a tunnel ear experience. The density has changed because a being has popped in. Just make sure that being that has popped in on you is a being of the highest level in light. You don't want no low vibrational beings around you. Watch out for them trickster spirits too. You're experiencing the pressure in the air change. You also experiencing the pressure in the energy change. So, just make sure you really tapped in, tune in, and sit still long enough to see what message, what warning, what are these beings that have popped in on you. What are they trying to get across? So really pay attention, because it can really help you with whatever situation or whatever you may be dealing with at that time. So make sure you attune to the message. Understand that when your ears pop, something has shifted significantly. That's why you were able to sense that change. So tap in, tune in. You ain't tripping when your ears are popping. They just want you to sit still long enough to receive the message. So when your ears pop, just take a deep breath. Exhale. And center yourself. And it may not come to you right then and there, but pay attention to all the signs and the synchronicities that's flowing into your life so you can receive what you need to receive as to why these beings even visit you in the first place. When your ears pop in, know there's a being or maybe somebody from your spirit team, and either they want to work with you or they feel like you're ready to work with them now, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So make sure that you command what it is that you want when you working with these beings. It's time for them to work with you, or it's time for you to work with them. So figure out why they done popped in on you. Pay attention when your ears pop. When your ears pop, it means that a being is either entering or they leaving this dimension at a very high speed rate. That's why they pop. So really pay attention, because they leaving you or they coming into this dimension. I know I just did that backwards, but y'all get what I'm saying. So make sure you really paying attention. Make sure you really listening. Ears pop. Listen. You see, it's the ear and they pop. So listen. Make sure you paying attention and make sure you listening, because spirit got a message for you. Your ancestors got a message for you. Your spirit team got a message for you. The universe got a message for you. The divine infinite all got a message for you. Somebody out there got a message for you. So make sure you tune in and pay attention and listen. Listen, honey. That's what they want you to do. Listen. That's why your ears popping. Listen. It's time for you to go ahead and collaborate with your spirit team. That's why they popped in the first place. They ready to work with you. Are you ready to work with them? Also, family, when your ears get to popping, don't matter if it's the left or the right ear, you want to make sure you communicate with the main being, the commander, the main being of your spirit team. Communicate with that main being so that, ask them within the next 3 days to give you something that resonate with them. It don't matter if it's a color, if it's a animal, if it's a symbol, but you make sure you pay attention for the next 3 days. When you hear your ears pop, communicate with the main being of your spirit team. Ask them to give you a sign to let you know that it's them that's communicating with you, not no trickster spirit or no being that you don't want to work with. So pay attention. Also, if you're hearing your ears pop, you can be experiencing a spiritual awakening, a big spiritual awakening at that. Just you're elevating your consciousness. So good job. Congratulations. You're experiencing another spiritual awakening. We're on to the next step. So your ears popping. Know that you are highly connected to the spirit realm. Clairaudient. Yeah, that's your psychic ability. One of your psychic abilities. So make sure you attune to the energies that's all around you. You got clear hearing, honey. Everybody ain't blessed with that. So, embrace your psychic ability. Embrace your psychic gifts. Tap into your divine feminine gifts, those psychic abilities. Clairaudient. You got it. Like I mentioned before, you want to sit still long enough to ask them why they are even present. Because your ear popping, they here. They in the same area, same room as you, they present. When you want to know why your spirit team even tapped in with you or why these different beings came to visit you, It's a reason. You special, honey. So figure out why they came to you. Ask questions and then be open and receptive to the answers. Although you may not receive the answer right there in that moment, it'll come to you. You're going to have an aha moment. So yeah, tap in. Because I want to know why they came to visit me. My ears get to popping. Yeah, I'm sitting still long enough. Yeah. Your ears popping could also mean that you are receiving a spiritual download. Spiritual download. Also, family, when your ears get to popping, make sure you pay attention to what questions were you asking, or if there was a decision that you needed to make, because when your ears pop, that can be the answer that you've been seeking, that you've been looking for. Also, when you asking these questions, if it's the right ear that's pop, you not listening to your spirit team. You not listening to your inner voice. I need you to get it together. Really pay attention to your intuition. Really pay attention to your guidance. That way you will no longer be confused. That confusion gonna dissolve into the cosmic mist, but I need for you to start paying attention to your intuition. So when it comes to the left ear, I know I spoke of beings from your spirit team popping in, but if it's your left ear is popping too and you may not feel like it's a being from your spirit team, it could be a sign that you are emotionally imbalanced. So I need for you to create that balance emotionally. Feel your emotions, process your emotions, and then release and let it go. So pay attention to what's going on in your life when your ears get to popping. I need for you to be in control of your emotions at all times. It can seriously get you in trouble if you are not in control of your emotions. And if you don't know how to control or create a balance when it comes to your emotions, practice meditation, practice breath work. It's so many tools out there that we can use, but you gotta get in control of your emotions. Don't ever give anyone the power to control how you feel in that moment. I'm still working on this myself. Learn to control and create a balance when it comes to your emotions. Your left ear popping because it's an imbalance, or you could be visited by a higher being. But yeah, control your emotions. Don't give your power away. Claim your power back right now in this moment. We claim our power back. We don't give nobody control over our emotions. That's ends now, family. If your left ear pop, your right ear pop at the same time, you ain't listening. You ain't paying attention. I know you ain't paying attention to the signs all around you. You have blocked off both ears. They are not sensitive. They've been blocked off. You didn't cut off that line to your spiritual growth. Why you ain't tapped in spiritually? I know you ain't giving up on life. You done came this far. I know you ain't giving up. I need for you to connect back spiritually. And I need for you to pay attention to the signs and the messages and the synchronicities all around you. Because you're not paying attention. That's why you can't hear. That's why you deaf in both ears. So come on. Pay attention. It's time for you to reconnect. So make sure you practice meditation so that you can reawaken your senses and listen to the universe when the universe is speaking. Like, you got to listen, okay? Listen with your heart, with your ears, with your eyes. Constantly getting these ear pops. I mean, your ear popping every day, multiple times throughout the day. You constantly getting this pressure in that ears. That's not a good sign, honey. That is not a good sign. That means that you are under spiritual attack. Someone is attacking your chakras. I need for you to go ahead and up your protection. I need for you to protect yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, whatever that may be. However you choose to protect yourself, up your protection, because somebody is attacking you psychically. It's a psychic attack. Your ears shouldn't be popping all the goddamn time like that. No. So pay attention and up your protection. You got to protect yourself. Remember, it don't matter what nobody else say. Stick to your decision. Stand your ground. You may be in the presence of someone that's attempting to manipulate you as to why your ear pop. It's a reminder for you to stand your ground. You better stand 10 toes down. You better stand tall through it all. You better set those boundaries and stick to them and have consequences behind those boundaries. So pay attention when your ears popping, because somebody around you may be trying to manipulate you right there in that moment. It's a warning. The universe always giving us warnings. Pay attention to that internal guidance. Pay attention to your intuition. It'll never guide you in the wrong direction. Have you been confused lately? Like, it's a decision that you need to make, or you just been confused on a certain situation and you don't know what direction to go? Your ears get to pop in. That's a reminder for you to listen to your internal guidance. That's a reminder for you to allow your inner guidance, allow your heart to guide you. Listen to your heart and make the best decision for you. Make a wise decision. Because remember, everything you do will affect the future generations. So make wise decisions. Listen to your heart. Allow your inner guidance to lead you. So your right ear popping. It's okay to consider people's opinion. People been giving you advice. Your right ear popping when somebody is giving you, some advice or some form of clarity or something like that. Just listen to their opinion, and you choose to do what you want to do. If it ain't manipulation. So, just be open to other people's opinions. When your ears get to popping, how you know for a fact that it's a spiritual attack, that it's a psychic attack, because your motherfucking ears, when they pop, it's going to be painful. They even may start bleeding. So, yeah, make sure you up your protection when it comes to that, because you under a spiritual attack. So, if it's some pain or it gets to bleed, yeah, I need for you to go ahead and up your spiritual protection ASAP. I mean, as soon as possible. Don't you wait. So your ears popping. Notice a change in the energy. It also could mean that your ear chakras, because we got ear chakras, is more than just the 7 chakras that they teach all about. Just hear me out, okay? The ear chakras. It means your ear chakras are sensitive to the shift in the energy. So if you hearing or your left ear pop, then that means you're open to receive. If your left ear pop, that means you're open to give, to shield, or to protect. So pay attention to the shift in the energy when your ears is popping. Pay attention to which ear is popping. One is to give, one is to receive. Well, this left ear is to give and the right ear is to receive, to shield, or to protect. So pay attention to the shift in the energies. All this matters. So family, that's all I got when it comes to your ears popping. Of course, it could be a medical issue, but what I'm speaking on is a spiritual or the metaphysical issue. I am not a doctor. So disclaimer, if ain't nothing going on with your ears and they get to popping, just know you being visited by a being. Just know that you're open to receive, or it's time for you to shield and protect. So that's how you also know too what type of being is popping in. Pay attention. Is it the left ear? Is it the right ear? Also, y'all share y'all experience with me when it comes to y'all ears popping. Y'all wasn't in no airplane or y'all wasn't in no water, no pool. Express down in the comments. Also, leave me some green hearts. Y'all know I love them green hearts. So drop them green hearts in the comments to let me know that this message resonated with you. To shower me with some love and some support. Share your experience in the comments. Let me know if I've helped you out with this. Yeah, I love you, family. Y'all enjoy your day. Until next time, they got us.